I'm Thomas Hunt from the World Crypto Network, and here are today's Bitcoin headlines. More investors are holding Bitcoin ahead of the halving, data suggests. April 15th, 2020, by Omkar Godbol, writing in CoinDesk. Investors may be accumulating Bitcoin ahead of next month's miner reward halving. The 7-day moving average of the total number of Bitcoin held in exchange addresses fell to 2,214,365 on April 14th, the lowest level since last June, according to numbers from blockchain intelligence firm Glassnode. As of Tuesday, the average was down nearly 8%, from a high of 2,404,786, registered on January 17, 2020. The decline in exchange balances suggests a shift to long-term holding strategies, according to Glassnode. That's because investors usually withdraw coins from the exchanges to hold in their personal wallets when prices are expected to rise. Conversely, they tend to move their balances to exchanges in preparation to sell when a price drop is expected or during a price crash. For instance, Bitcoin's price fell by 33% in the 7 days to March 15th. At the time, the 7-day average of coins held on exchanges rose from 2.3 million to 2.35 million, on from March 11th to March 18th. However, the spike was short-lived, and the downturn in exchange balances resumed from March 19th. The increased levels of holding may be associated with bullish expectations tied to Bitcoin's mining reward halving, scheduled to take effect in just 27 days. The process, aimed at controlling inflation, will reduce rewards per block mined from 12.5 Bitcoin to 6.25. Essentially, miners will be adding fewer coins to the ecosystem following the halving. Some analysts think that this would create a supply deficit and push up prices. Once Bitcoin has its halving next month, we expect prices to rally, carrying the rest of the market with it, said Richard Rosenblum, head of trading at GSR. Meanwhile, some stock-to-flow models indicate the halving could send Bitcoin's price to $100,000 a coin, as noted in the cryptocurrency platform Luno's weekly market report. Further, the coronavirus-induced global economic recession and resulting unprecedented monetary and fiscal stimulus launched by the Federal Reserve and U.S. government, respectively, are widely expected to boost Bitcoin's appeal as a safe haven asset and a hedge against inflation. However, some observers have been skeptical about bullish narratives surrounding Bitcoin's halving. Bitcoin halving in May 2020 won't do anything to the price. It will be a non-event, Jason Williams, co-founder of digital asset fund Morgan Creek Digital, tweeted in December. Meanwhile, the cryptocurrency has so far failed to perform as a safe haven asset and has largely moved in line with the equity markets. Since the beginning of March, Bitcoin's correlation with the S&P and Dow has been unusually high at approximately 0.82. Nicholas Pelikanos, head of trading at NEM Ventures, told CoinDesk. If the decline in exchange balances is a guide, though, the investor community looks to have some belief in the bullish halving narrative and the long-term value of the cryptocurrency as an inflation hedge. From a technical analysis standpoint, the cryptocurrency's recovery rally from the March low of 3,867 looks to have run out of steam. Weekly chart. Bitcoin has failed nearly 3 times in the last month to keep gains above the 100-week moving average, currently lined up near 7,060. The repeated failure is suggestive of buyer fatigue. That, coupled with the rising wedge breakdown seen on the daily chart, suggests scope for a downside break of the recently traded range of 6,600 to 7,200. A range breakdown, if confirmed, would open the doors to 6,100, as discussed Tuesday. Bitcoin has enjoyed an over 50% rally from its mid-March lull. The bulls must now sustain the rally at an equal or greater pace in the short term, or the bears might take back some serious ground, said NEM Ventures Pelikanos. Indicators from one of our momentum-based strategies are beginning to show a serious bearish setup that could lead to a 50% sell-off, sending prices into the low 3,000s. This has been more investors are holding Bitcoin ahead of the halving, data suggests. Thank you for watching Bitcoin Headlines. My name is Thomas Hunt. Remember to like and subscribe. This has been the World Crypto Network.